Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who is new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. Okay sweeties, if you like makeup, if you like people getting makeup and people showing makeup and people being excited about makeup and you're completely new here and also if you're old here, and if you're just here, then please watch because that is amazing, because you're just at the right spot, okay? If you're new, please subscribe because here is a lot of fun makeup content, a lot of color, but the occasional also neutral look and classy, but kind of usually we're a bit like all over the place and colorful, and that is what it is. I'm Leorah, I'm a makeup artist and stylist from Jerusalem, Israel, and welcome to my kingdom, sweeties. Okay, now today is my haul video, my collected makeup haul for the month of January, and this, sweeties, is probably my biggest haul ever. So please, if you don't have time, don't watch, okay? Come back later when you have time or whatever, break it up into pieces because this is gonna be a lot and there is no way that I can really do this in any organized way because I don't know, I can't. So I'm just gonna go through this the way it comes and I'm gonna tell you a little bit about the things, you know, the things that have gotten into my collection. I also have to say that I still got now in this haul things from Black Friday. There are also things that I ordered on, you know, during these sales before Christmas or like year end, things like that. So it's not like that I have been buying like crazy just now. It has been coming for a long time. And there are also a couple of gifts here, actually quite a few gifts that I got, and also some PR. So sweeties, this is what we're doing. So let's go right into it, okay? Let's maybe start with this because I get asked that honestly a lot and I never know what to say, and honestly even now I don't know what to say. So I order my lashes from AliExpress. I have said that already a couple of times and I cannot really tell you the store where I'm ordering them from because I don't care. I really don't care and I don't know. I really don't know. I just look, where's the best deal? Where do I get the lash style that I want? And most of them for the smallest price, and where do I get free shipping? That's all, you know, because from all the stores that I've ordered so far, like I never had something that didn't work. So that's why. So I have here, I think I ordered 4 different lash styles, I think so. Let me just show you one of each because I ordered each of them twice. Okay, is this what I'm doing? I'm confused. I really don't know. So anyway, I think these are all the lash styles. So of course, you know that I love big lashes. I love them spiky, I love them fluffy, I love them 3D, I love them all over the place, and the bigger the better. Like the more confidence I need on that given day, the bigger the lashes are, you know? So if you're watching a video and Leorah had like super big lashes, then you can be sure that I had an issue that morning that I had to get through because I needed big lashes, seriously, you know? I always have to think, that is completely off the subject, but you know, we're just hanging out. So I always think that I'm kind of like Amy Winehouse was. She once said in an interview, do you remember Amy Winehouse, the singer? She once said in an interview that her super huge wings that she did, the bigger the wings were, the more issues she had on that day. And this is kind of how I feel about my lashes. I love lashes like any day, but just saying. So these are big and I basically have double the amount that you're seeing here. This is what I bought. How many pairs are there? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So basically I have here 80 pairs. So that should last me a week or two. Just kidding. So anyway, also these lashes, by the way, I always reuse them. You know, these for me are not single use. I always use them at least like 5 times or something like this, you know? And yeah, so that's what it is. So honestly, I have no place to put anything here. Yeah. Okay, so maybe let's just go in whatever. The next thing is actually the palette that I started to work with today. This is the first look that I've created with the palette, and this is the VIP exclusive palette from Artitude Cosmetics. Artitude Cosmetics is a UK-based indie brand. I ordered this, I think, I don't remember. I want to say before Christmas, maybe. And I blame my kids. No, that's not true. I wanted to anyway order something from Artitude Cosmetics. I love the owner. I love the vibe. I love that she's so kind and nice and everything. I love that, you know. Plus, I like the palettes. The 2 palettes that she has. This is the VIP palette, and the other one was, I think, the Color Splash palette. don't want to say something wrong, but the other one was more colorful, definitely more colorful. And this one is her new palette that just released at some point, maybe at, I don't know, November 2020, something like this. So this is basically her newest palette. And I was going actually with my kids over the website, and I said, kids, what should I buy? And they said, Mom, there is not even a question. Go for the VIP palette because you're a VIP. And I'm like, well, that's interesting. So yeah, I know for my kids, I'm famous, you know, and that is so cool that I have this high standing in what they see in me, because I never see that in myself, but it's kind of cool when you get that kind of a feedback. So I went for this one, and it is a beautiful palette. Of course, a review is coming up. I cannot really tell you yet what I think, because it was just the first impression today. And as you know, when I'm trying a brand for the first time, I withhold judgment, because I just need to work myself into that palette and into that brand. But what I want to say also is that I actually used this palette also for blush and for highlighter, and I'm kind of really liking it, because this shade here on my cheek is actually this shade here in the palette, and I've never, I don't know, I don't remember that I've ever had a cheek shade like this, you know, and it's kind of cool. I really like it. So yeah, so that is the VIP exclusive palette from Artitude Cosmetics. Then I want to feature something that is also very dear to my heart, and that is Rehab Cosmetics. Now, I spoke in my new makeup releases videos ever since they started sneak peeking their palettes that launched, I think, on January 1st. I'm gonna show you in a second. I just need to breathe. So anyway, I fell in love with this brand, with the idea behind the brand to just raise awareness for veterans and their issues and concerns. I love that. I love that. You know, this is like when makeup has a mission in a good way. I love that. I'm all here for the support. And anyway, I'm here for supporting like smaller indie brands or indie brands in general. But you know, I think the smaller ones should be featured too. And you know, like the bigger YouTubers, also like my style of YouTubers, I don't think that they ever feature brands like this. I've not seen that, you know, so I'm going to do that. This is going to be what Leorah is doing. So this is the Smoke Pit palette, and just be warned, because you will fall in love in just a second. Let me just open this. You ready? You ready? Look at this. Look at this, you know, like this should be all over YouTube, and I'm going to really support this brand. Of course, I don't know yet if this is good. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you my opinion. I'm going to start working with this as soon as I can. Just saying that I think when someone comes out with something like this as a first release, then there is something incredibly beautiful about this brand, you know, just saying. Okay, and then we also have did I tell you, this is the Smoke Pit Therapy palette, and then we also have the other palette, that's the #Boundaries palette that they came out with. In that connection, I should also tell you that if you want to see flat lays and see things already when I'm getting them, go to my Leorah Cosmetics Instagram and sign up there, because this is where everything happens. All my looks, the ones that I'm not filming, everything, the flat lays, the swatches, everything is there, only there, of all my social media. Okay, so that is the more colorful palette. Both palettes have mattes and shimmers, and yeah, so I'm actually super excited to create looks, also like mixing them maybe even, you know. So let's just clean up, because I cannot have a mess. It's like, you know, when you have a normal daily life with 7 children in your home, just please don't leave a mess, because I just can't take it. Okay, next thing in line, and again, this is completely random here, okay? I got a gift from one of my lovely subscribers and friends here, and I have to show you, because she went ahead and bought me a brush set, and that is so cool, like really. That's from Bridget. Thank you so much. Yeah, so she went to buy me this. I actually, because she also is dealing with discoloration in her face, I hope that's okay when I say that, but the way I know you, Bridget, you're okay with that. So I had sent her my color correctors, I don't know, at some point, maybe during September or something last year, and I didn't expect anything in return really, but she sent me this back, and actually also some other brushes that were loose. They might be somewhere down there or here. 2 more brushes. So I'm super, super happy that I can use them now, because I just didn't want to start using them till I can show you the original packaging and everything, you know. I'm kind of liking that when it's still unused. So now I can finally take this out and use them, because it is so, so nice that she did that. So thank you so much, sweetie. It was really not necessary, but I'm so, so glad you did. And thank you so much, because like everybody and their dog know that I am using so many brushes. Like for one look, I'm using so many brushes. And while I'm washing them every day, it is still nice to have more, especially when it comes to eye brushes, you know. So awesome. Thank you so, so much. Then, wait. Okay, let's talk about this one. This is the Iceland palette from Nomad Cosmetics. Let me just open this one. Okay, so here we have her, and you have seen this probably on a lot of channels already. Now finally I got mine, and when I ordered this one, I actually got added to the PR list of Nomad Cosmetics, which is still completely insane, completely insane. So I also have, of course, the new release. Now I finally can talk about it, because by the time you're seeing this, the palette has launched and I can finally talk about this. So yeah, so I bought this here, and then Felicia, the owner, contacted me and said, thank you so much for supporting our brand, and would you like to be added to the PR list? And then I actually got the Shanghai palette as PR. So that is still completely insane and out of this world for me, and I don't even know. But you have seen, of course, the launch of the Shanghai palette also here on my channel. The review is up, the swatches is swatch video, swatch party is up. So if you have any questions, go to those videos. And yeah, so this is also coming up as soon as I can possibly do it. Where did I put the Shanghai palette now? Okay, sweeties, here is the Shanghai palette. I'm so confused. So anyway, this is how she looks. You have probably seen this by now. Unless you're new to my channel, then maybe not, I don't know. So anyway, this is how she looks. Opens like this, and of course a review, as I already told you, is up, so you can feel free to check this out if you're interested in this color scheme. I do have a code with Nomad Cosmetics. It's not affiliated, so you can save 10% if you want to use it. Okay, so let's go on to the next one, and that, let's use this one. This is Beauty Creations. This is my first Beauty Creations palette. I ordered this when they announced on Instagram that they are revamping, or they have revamped the Jasmine palette. I was like, wow, this is so good. So let me just show you. I don't know how it looked before. I don't know. I'm not aware of that, but this is how it looks now. And I think this is so beautiful. And again, I wanted to try a new brand, you know. Now I just need to grow more heads and more faces. Yeah, to make more makeup, you know. I really can't. I really cannot do more than one look per day, because that is just not my life. You know, I'm envying all these YouTubers who actually can do that, who can film 2-3 looks per day, you know. I can't. Whatever I do in the morning, that's how I am for the rest of the day. This is how I live my life, you know. So that's why I just need some time to get through everything, but I will maybe at some point, like in 3 years or something. But just saying, so this is yet another new brand that I'm going to try, and I think this is super, super sweet. We do also have some really nice pressed glitters in this palette, which I'm loving. So yeah, let us see how this one goes. Let me, by the way, know if you have experiences with any of the brands. You can definitely let me know what you think, you know. That's totally fine. Also a new brand, and this I ordered also, I think it was a 50% discount, maybe 50 or 40% on the Miali Beauty website. Now, when I saw that there was a discount, I immediately went there because I wanted to try this brand for the longest time. Now, most of the things were sold out. The palette that I actually wanted, now I don't remember the name anymore. Was it Ayuba or I don't know. The names, it's a bit hard for me to remember. But the only palette that was available that I sort of considered was the Jasmine palette. Was not my first choice, but you know, that's what was still there. So I'm going to try this brand. I'm very, very interested in trying it because I used to be a huge fan of Blush Tribe, of most of the palettes of Blush Tribe, and of course Miali Beauty is basically the rebranded Blush Tribe. I guess that's the right way to say it, I hope. So yeah, that I'm actually super excited about, to find out how it compares to how it used to be, if it's a similar formula, how it performs and all of that. I have to say though, because this is of course a UK based indie brand, I was like, I had an issue with the shipping, you know, and that is not the fault of Miali Beauty. I just want to throw that in there to just show you how crazy things are in this world. Now, I don't have, I think I wrote it down somewhere. I just don't know where I have this note of mine where I wrote down how all the conditions were. Because when I ordered this, the automatic fill out form, like it got automatically filled out to my bestie in the US, because usually my orders go to her. Now, also the shipping got calculated immediately for sending it to the USA from England, okay? So it was something like £7 to ship this palette. It filled out the form automatically to send it to my bestie in the US. Now I changed the whole thing because when I ordered from the UK, I wanted to come straight to me because that just makes sense. Now suddenly the shipping got recalculated and suddenly I had to pay £15 or £14, like double, for shipping from England to Israel, which is so much closer, you know? And that, my friends, is not normal. That is not good. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Why do I have to pay double? Why do I have to pay double? You know, I don't understand. And again, this is not Miali Beauty's fault. This is the Royal Air Mail fault, I guess. I don't know, but that's crazy. That is not cool, you know? So really, I just always feel a little bit miffed by things like this, because no, not only a little bit, honestly a lot, because anyway, it is harder for us here anyway, in Europe or in Asia, or like us that are not in the US or not in, I don't know, in the UK. For us, it is anyway harder. Now, why do we have, in addition to the customs and everything that we have to pay when something comes from out of the country, and for me, everything comes from out of the country, why do we also have to have double the postage? Double. I don't get it. And that is not fun. That's not a fun way to work, and it's not good. Okay, so anyway, yeah, let's look at a calm, kind of a calm palette, because we need to calm down. So I got also some palettes from PH Cosmetics. Okay, let's talk about this one. This is the Blueberry Muffin palette, and this is how she looks. And I think because of the cold neutrals and those soft blues, I think this is actually a super, super pretty palette. I bought this on sale. I think that was right before Christmas or around, like, what is it, Boxing Day or something like that? I never know. So that is when I bought it. That was definitely on sale, and I think this is actually super pretty. I hope you can see how pretty this is. Of course, those shimmer shades are all like very, very similar, at least how they look in the pan, but still I think color scheme wise it's kind of really, really nice, like classy but still kind of fun, you know, like low-key fun in a good way, something like that. So anyway, that is from BH Cosmetics. And also, if you're following me on Instagram, you know, because I have posted the flat lace already, I also got from the Sweet Shop collection, let me just close this, I got the pistachio palette and the bubblegum, what is it, bubblegum palette, these two. Okay, so I actually have filmed a review with both of them already, and I just don't like the footage. I thought when I had stopped filming that this went so well and I loved it, but then I was just rambling on and rambling on. I don't know, do you still want to see this? Do I edit this, really? Do you want to see me going on about, like, talking about everything? For some reason, yeah, the look came out super, super nice, you know, a good performance and everything, but yeah. So that was BH Cosmetics. Is there anything else from BH Cosmetics? I don't think so. Okay, so maybe let's go on to this one, Angel Empire Cosmetics. I have actually also, I have to tell you, this is not Angel Empire Cosmetics anymore. It's now Haunting Hallel Beauty, okay? And I actually got two palettes from that brand as a gift from my bestie in Europe. Okay, so she sent me the Wolf Shade palette, and I have already filmed a review of this palette. It's not live yet when I'm filming this, so I don't know, it might be or it might not be when you're watching this. So this definitely is coming if it's not live yet, a review of this palette, which is a cool palette, you know, just the way the color scheme is and everything. So this is from Angel Empire Cosmetics, and she also sent me the Mushroom Baby palette, which looks like this. I have not used this one yet, but this is also really, really cute, you know, mattes and shimmers in the palette. We shall see what we do with this. I think it's a very cute cute color scheme. I still haven't figured out what is the relation. This one saying that the connection between the mushroom baby and those colors. Can't figure it out quite yet, but maybe I will once I start working with it. So anyway, this is all from Haunting Howl Beauty, which used to be Angel Empire Cosmetics. Sweet Lord have mercy. Okay, now I also placed an order for Style Cosmetics, because Style Cosmetics, you must know, if you know me a tiny little bit, Style Cosmetics is one of the brands that every single time they come out with a palette, it looks like a fragment of my soul is put into a palette. Just saying, okay? So also these palettes were on sale, so I went ahead and ordered myself this one. This is one of her fall releases, and this is the the Aura of Autumn palette. Okay, this one, because I'm also getting more into oranges again, and you know, these warm colors, so beautiful. She also had, I think it was the Iced Pumpkin palette, which was also a super amazing color scheme, more cold leaning, but also like a fall themed color scheme, so spectacular. And the only reason why I took this over the other one was that this has more shades. I think the Iced Pumpkin has only 12 and this has 15. I think, because I felt like it's the same price, so I'm getting more for my money. Totally honest, you know, because color scheme wise, I can go either way. Whatever this woman comes out with is for me, you know. And I also got myself the Fluid Fix or Fluid FX thing, which is kind of a dupe for the Doorline from Inglot. Plus I also have to show you, because this is how big this one is, and this is how big the Doorline is. You know, so I'm super excited to try this, because I just, you know, need stuff like this all the time. So if this is good, and what I've seen on Instagram when they do their videos there, this is gonna be good. I hope so. This is really exciting, you know. So then she actually, the owner of Style Cosmetics, she actually included 2 palettes as PR, and I just want to show you because they are so beautiful. It's basically both of the holiday season releases. Okay, so first we have here the Present palette, which looks like this. Of course, with a brand like this, you need to know that this is a brand that loves pressed glitter, you know, and as do I. And it's colorful, it's vibrant. I love this, you know. It is so gorgeous. Also, the performance of all the other Style Cosmetics palettes that I have is amazing. I think I have 3 more besides the ones that I'm showing you today. You know, I'm a huge fan of this brand, huge fan. And honestly, I've got asked by someone, I don't remember anymore in what connection, but I got asked by someone if I would ever come out with a palette, what brand would it be, and so on and so forth. And I immediately said Style Cosmetics. So just saying, you know, this is a brand where I could like just roll myself in all of their shades and come out with a palette. So that is then the Holiday Slate palette. That was the second release, or maybe this one was the first one of the both. It doesn't matter, because they're both gorgeous and they came out around more or less the same time. So this is how this one looks. It's gorgeous, right? Yeah. So that is that, and I'm so glad she sent them to me, because they are amazing and I love this. I love the vibrancy and everything, and you see that I just cannot stop gushing, so I should just, please shut me up. Okay, so wait, I need to put this back into its sleeve, because we need to have a cleaned up workspace. And let's move on to the next one, and that is actually also something that I have been mentioning so much lately, and that is the Velvet Dances palette from Makeup Manix Cosmetics. This is how she looks, and I actually had one shade a little bit broken. That was just from the shipping, it's not their fault. And there was this one, so I'm going to be a little bit careful. This one here in the top was a little bit broken. It was not pushed out of the pan, but anyway, so this is how the palette looks, and it's so lovely, so lovely, you know. It's amazing. So I am also really looking forward to working with this. Again, it might take me some time because really I need at least 3 days to work with one palette, you know, because if I'm not making a first impression, and I don't want to just make a first impression unless I like, I don't. I want to work more with the palette than just making a first impression and putting it to the side. I'm sorry. You know, it doesn't make sense to me. So I'm still excited. Okay, so let us show you this one. This is, I got finally the Wrath palette from Lucky Bunny Cosmetics. Now also here one shade is broken. I'm gonna be really careful too with this one. Okay, it is this one up here, so I'm gonna just be careful. Leorah, be careful. Because I haven't gotten around to fix it yet. I can repress it, it's not a big deal. It's just that I don't want it to fall out of the pan. Okay, so this is a Wrath palette. This has been the last release of Lucky Bunny Cosmetics. Lucky Bunny Cosmetics is of course a Australia-based indie brand, and I also do have a code with Lucky Bunny Cosmetics which you will find in the description box down below. Okay, so that is that. Then I want to show you this one, because this one is also something that I don't think has been featured anywhere, and I'm super excited to actually feature this. And this is from All Over Beauty by Ty. When I saw this on Instagram, I was like, really? This cost me, I think, $6. You know, I don't know if there was a sale. I don't remember anymore, because that was also around Black Friday, I think. Let me just show you. This is the Color Me palette, and this is how she looks. And I'm so in love with this. Really, you know, and really you're supposed to like color your palette the way you want it to look, and I'm really loving this, you know. Also, it's just so it's like Juvia's Place vibes, you know. This one here is with the eyes open, and here you have it with the eyes closed, and you can basically then see how you want the color scheme to be, also of the eye makeup and everything. I think this is a phenomenal idea to sort of do it yourself. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is so cool, and yeah, that's basically what I want to say to that. Oh, I forgot that I wanted to show you also that actually Makeup Manix Cosmetics included something else in the palette. Now where is it? Not in the palette, in the package. So they included also a glitter glue, glitter adhesive, eyeliner, something. This is what they included. Color Bind. It says Color Bind, and then they also included the Perfect Point liner in black. So that is really cool, because really I think this is a felt tip liner. That is so cool, because I don't have that. I always use gel liners, and I'm actually excited to try something new, you know. So that is really cool. Okay, then what else? Let's go to, oh, this one. I got this from Christine. I got this from Christine, who is my friend and subscriber from Australia. Just can't open it. Sorry. This is from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, the Volume 18 palette. I don't know if it has another name, but it just says here Volume 18, and this is how she looks. This is my first product from Spoiled Lips Cosmetics, and that is so cool that she made it possible that I can try another new brand. This is the kind of a cool color scheme, or outer packaging, let's put it that way. Also, like, really my kids are totally into stuff like this. They were immediately, my girls were already choosing who is who, you know, and I'm the green one. I'm the one with the green face. So yeah, anyway, because I'm green, as you know. Okay, so then let's move on to the next, and that is actually also a brand that I definitely want to feature and support, and that is Delightfully Flawless. I bought this on Black Friday. Now, this has been at my bestie's in the US for some time, because she's collecting my orders, okay? And I told her not to ship it to me before we have like a bigger amount, because I knew that a lot of things would come in. So it's not like they took forever to get to my bestie in the US, because Delightfully Flawless is a US-based indie brand. But just saying, it's not bad shipping or bad management of the brand or anything. But yes, I ordered this on Black Friday. Okay, so there was a sale. I don't remember exactly what the sale was, but I bought both of her palettes. Bold and Beautiful palette looks like this. This is also a brand a little bit in the vibe of Style Cosmetics, also with pressed glitters and shimmers and mattes and bold and like beautiful, you know. Also, what I have to say about this brand, because her name, the brand owner's name is Nikki, and I actually chatted with her a little bit when I bought this, and she actually has a beautiful vibe also on her website, because she sort of, you know, she wants to just encourage people to feel beautiful and loved and all of that, you know. And I love stuff like this, you know, like this makes so much sense in my book. You know, you just get me with things like this. So then I also ordered the Glam and Gorgeous palette, which is a little bit softer in the overall vibe, but just super, super lovely. Super lovely, you know? Absolutely gorgeous. And also you have here 3 pressed glitters, which look absolutely amazing. And then she included, and I don't know how she knew this, that I would like this. Wait, I just need to, how do I open this with my nails? 1 second. She also included a lipstick, which is like, it's orange. You know, it's orange and sparkly. Wait, how do I open this even? I really don't know, honestly. I don't know how to do this. So anyway, you'll just have to see it like this. It's orange, you know, it's orange and it's sparkly, and I'm really loving this. It's so pretty. Yeah. Once I figure out how to open this, I'm going to use it. I have to turn it. I'm, you know, so brilliant. Okay, so I think I might have ruined the component. So this is a liquid lipstick or a gloss. I'm not 100% sure, but and it smells like something fruity. Okay, so anyway, I need to just fix the component. Sorry. Yeah. Anyway, this is how it looks, and I think it's really, really pretty. So thank you so much for including this, because this is exactly the shade that you should have chosen. Like, really, really beautiful. Okay, so that was Delightfully Flawless. Definitely a brand that I want to support, because, you know, it's just a beautiful vibe about this brand. Then I also got the Virgo palette from Mark Wiley Cosmetics, which has, first of all, it has such a bougie vibe. Such a bougie vibe. You know, first of all, you have, of course, this super, super cool outer sleeve, and then you pull it out, and then, wait, I didn't have this straight in the sleeve, but it doesn't matter. And then you have basically here another sleeve. But this feels like it's textured, you know? It feels like something. So cool. It feels like something. Quote me on that one. Okay, and then you open it. Wait. It's a good magnetic closure, and you open it, and then you have this one. So this, sweeties, is really cool. Dark vibes, you know, like a bit mysterious, sexy, bold, you know. It's kind of what I want to be when I grow up. So yeah, that is so cool. You also have 3 pressed glitters here. The rest is mattes and shimmers. This is gonna be so my thing. I've also already here on my channel tried Mark Wiley Cosmetics. You will find a video featuring the Amun-Ra palette here if you're new here and you don't know this brand. I also do have a code with Mark. You will also find it in the description box. And this is what I got. This I bought on sale. There was, I think that was also around Christmas time, there was a big sale. It might also have been 50% or something. So that I bought myself. The Amun-Ra palette I got in PR from Mark. So that is exciting, because, you know, I mean, colors, like dark grungy colors especially, you know, really, really cool. Okay, well, this pile, it's almost gonna, if there's a sudden crash, it's because it crashed. Okay, now this one here might come as a surprise. This is the Warrior 2 palette from Juvia's Place. And I only got this because my bestie in the US ordered actually the Valhalla 2, but got sent this one by mistake. And then they sent her the Valhalla 2 and told her to keep this one, but she has this one already. So she said, Leorah, do you need this? Do you have this already? And I said, I don't have this already. So she sent it to me because, you know, this is how it looks, and it's honestly, it's a kind of a cool thing. Also because I'm getting more into oranges again, and for me, Juvia's Place is kind of a collector's thing by now, you know. So even if I don't use it much, it's not gonna be like I'm not worried about it, you know. But this is the Warrior 2. Okay, so thank you so much, sweetie, for sending this to me, because, you know, the girl always needs more makeup, like seriously. Okay, speaking about Juvia's Place, I also got myself these two. That was part of the holiday release, and I bought this on sale. Don't remember, it was probably a 40% sale, and then there was like extra 10% if you use a discount code. So I got this for super cheap. I got this for super cheap. So this is, of course, the Nubian Glow palette, and this is the Nubian Royal palette. This is how she looks. The Nubian Glow I have used already. This one I have not. I haven't filmed with those, but anyway, these are super, super cute. Really, really pretty. Yeah, so that is that. And I also received the Native palette from XO Beauty, which is This one, XO Beauty, is a indie brand that is based in New Zealand, and there's also a review up on this palette. And also this palette I got gifted from Christine, who is my friend and subscriber from Australia. No words to describe this kind of a support and love, like really. Okay, then I also wanted to show you something that I have already also posted on Instagram, which is my custom made palette from Coastal Scents. I cannot open it, sorry. Ugh. So I ordered this also, that must have been also around Christmas, because there was a huge sale, everything I think 50% off. So I ordered myself 28 singles together with a 28 single palette, basically, you know, and these are the shades I chose for myself. So that's the color scheme, basically, of course, pinks and purples, then some teals, blues, and then moving into greens, different kinds of greens, warm and cool, and then also a yellow. So that is my color scheme with Coastal Scents. Yeah, that is really, really exciting, because that is also a brand, affordable brand, which it just makes sense in my life, you know? It makes sense, because then I can buy more things of other brands too. So also, I need to point out something else, because my other bestie in Europe, actually, the one who sent me the Mushroom Baby palette and the Wolf Shade palette, she also gifted me all of those empty magnetic palettes. I think it's 7 empty magnetic palettes from Makeup Revolution or Revolution Pro, because she knows that I am getting a little bit more also into singles, and I had nowhere to put it, you know, and she went ahead and ordered these for me and sent them to me. Thank you so much, sweetie, like really, you know. One of them I've already started using now. Wait, where am I gonna put this? One of them I already started using, because it's also new things that I got this month. Now I have to show you, I'm not so experienced yet in doing things like this. I'm always scared that they're gonna fall out. So anyway, here I have 3 shades that I just received from Tracy's Powder Room, and that is also a gift from my friend Christine from Australia, who sponsored these. So these are so gorgeous. Of course, I'm going to have to show you my single collection. It's not super huge yet, but it's kind of special, you know? Yeah, and this is all here also from Haunting Hallel Beauty, and that is also all gifted by Sue, who gave me also the palettes and who gave me also these palettes. So all of these are Haunting Hallel Beauty, also beautiful shades. I don't want to touch them yet, sorry, otherwise I would swatch something, but I think that should be a dedicated video on its own. And this here, I'm not 100% sure honestly from what that is. I think this is also a gift from my bestie in Europe. Let me just open this. Ah, this is also Haunting Hallel Beauty. Should have looked at the top. So these are loose pigments, and there are 4 loose pigments, and this seems to be maybe a lip product or nail polish. Let's see. This is definitely a lip gloss, a sparkly, glittery lip gloss that looks like a lollipop. That is so cool. Now I get it. Bit slow sometimes. But anyway, maybe not slow, but distracted. You're definitely distracted. But anyway, so these are all like glittery pigments, which is so amazing. Like really. So cool. Okay, then I also got, we're almost done. Sweeties, I promise, we're almost done. I got something else from Christine, my friend from Australia. She ordered 4 shades from MUA Cosmetics for me, and they are here. They are Chroma Shift singles, and I don't know if you can see this. So this shifts green and kind of teal. Maybe you can see when I'm like turning it, you know, like really nice. This is Undine, or in German we would say Undine. It's easier to say. Okay, then she also, you know what, I'm just going to quickly hold them up, because this video is going to be so long. Also, the flat lace for this is already on Instagram available. So anyway, these look amazing, and this one here is a bit of a more neutral one that shifts like green and brown kind of, you know, like really. Those 4 she got me, and I'm so grateful, you know, like really so cool. I also got myself, oh no, this is also what came with it. It's like a pressed glitter, also from MUA Cosmetics. This is the shade Tinkerbella. This will also go, of course, in one of my palettes, the empty magnetic palettes. One thing that I bought here locally in a drugstore was this one here from Miluka. This is the Ready to Stay eye pencil in the shade 106, which is like a royal blue, like kind of a dark royal blue. That, I don't know why I bought this. It was definitely a pressure buy. And then I think I need to also show you this one still. There is already a review up for this palette. I don't remember exactly when I received this. If that was already in the last haul, I don't remember. So anyway, Candy Fuel palette from Dulcera Cosmetics. There is a review up for this palette on my channel if you're interested. This is cute. Also now for Valentine's Day, definitely, you know. So that I also got from my bestie in Europe. And one more thing, and that is this, the Wine and Only palette and the Sommel-Yay bundle from ColourPop. Okay, there is a first impression of this palette on my channel, which is kind of cool. It's a very, very, very sophisticated palette, if you ask me. I think it is really, really pretty, the look that I did. I also honestly used shades of this as a blush and stuff like that. The look came out so, so gorgeous. And here's the Sommel-Yay bundle. Let me just open this up for you. These are two Super Shock shadows. These are the shades, let me see, Wind Down and Muse. I'm not gonna open them, takes too long, but wait, like that. Okay, so I got these also sponsored by Christine. Okay, so now you understand how blessed I am, right? Now you understand, because really there are a lot of gifts here, a lot of gifts. I could not do it like this. In this dimension, I could not do it, you know. And maybe you also noticed that really most of the things that I bought were sale items. Definitely. I think the only things that were not on sale were the Jasmine palette and the Sweet Shop palettes, because they have not gone on sale yet. I think everything else I bought was on sale. No, also the Iceland palette was not on sale. But anyway, and then I also have this, I think is wait, let me just open this. This is a whole bag of loose pigments. I think this is Notice Beauty, yeah. So here, these are all loose pigments from Notice Beauty, which I also got from my bestie in Europe. It's like unbelievable. I need 500 days in the year extra to do makeup, and I need, please, a babysitter and a housekeeper, and so I can do what I love to do, you know. Like really, I would much rather do 5 looks per day instead of emptying out the dishwasher and doing laundry for 9 people and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So anyway, but it's all part of life. It's all good. Just saying that was my haul for the month of January. Sweeties, I hope you did like this. I'm going to try to link all of this in the description box. And if you want to know what is, of course, on my face, that will most probably be in a pinned comment in the comment section, because I don't think there's going to be room for everything in the description box. Of course, if you want to see more looks, again, go to my social media. It's all going to be also listed in the description box, along with all my discount codes that I have with the different brands. And besides that, of course, again, subscribe for more fun content here about makeup, a little bit of lifestyle, but mostly makeup. And we're just really, really happy and embracing here. Very much supportive of the smaller indie brands, as you might have noticed. So if that is something that you would like, then please stick around and subscribe and just hang out with us, because we're such a good, positive, amazing tribe here. Besides that, I'm going to see you here super soon for my next video. I hope you did enjoy yourself here today. Leave me your comments in the comment section down below, and I shall see you here next time super soon. And up until then, definitely go ahead and sparkle. Hugs and kisses. Bye.